You're listening to WDRBmedia.com, and we're a new day, and I'm your host, Juicy J, with my partner.
Oh, wow. And Mr. Bay?
If you're tuning in this week, hopefully you got a chance to tune in on last week when we had one of the co-founders of Hydro One, Sammy, and I cannot pronounce his last name.
We call him Uncle Sam. And this the Sam that ain't bringing no spam. We got the real thing, like, right over here. So I'm real happy about this interview we about to do with brother Akili.
Absolutely.
CEO and founder of the Fortress Network, LLC. For y'all people know, we got the plan, and, hey, everybody can. So I want to let the wife, Miss Juicy J, go ahead and introduce Akili. I talked most of the last show, so I'm gonna be quiet now.
First of all, he talks all of the shows, well, so I don't know why he's trying to switch it today.
That's why they call me
Mr.
Bay.
So Akili, I guess we know we've had you on the show before, but if you want to give the people, if they missed that one, a brief background about yourself, and then we're gonna talk about Fortress Network.
Okay. Well, basically, I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I've pretty much been an entrepreneur my entire life, but what I did was I decided I wanted to find a way that any and everybody could be successful with just a little bit of effort. So we started the Fortress Network, and now here we are with a fantastic product, fantastic members, and let's get into it.
Absolutely. So since we talked with Sammy about Hydro One on last week, I wanted to get your take, and I want you to tell the listeners and the viewers, because we are doing live and for the YouTube, what made you really be excited about Hydro One?
See, here's the beauty. When you get into a business like this, a lot of people find a lot of success if they have a good product. When I was approached by Sammy with the Hydro One product, I got extremely excited because not only do we have the best comp plan you've ever seen, we've now partnered it with the first of its kind drink that addresses one of the biggest problems in our community, and that is diabetes and obesity. So with the Hydro One, you can control both of those. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, from the taste to the way it makes you feel to the ingredients. It's just a miraculous drink. Revolutionary.
Well, you done did the nice commercial there, Mr. Akili, Omari. I'm still on cloud nine right now because I see what we got in our hands, but our job is to bring it to the people. And the Fortress way, I mean, when we first started on this venture last year in April, man, and when this thing finally hit me, what we really had, it didn't really. I will say, when we partnered with Hydro One, that really took it to a whole nother level, because we had the perfect vehicle, but we didn't really have that. We didn't have that thing, and you were still working on the Fortress vest. Now we got the Fortress vest. We got the only vest like this of its kind. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, we about to partner with this brother. Like, we got patents on stuff. We got patented stuff. Like, nobody, once you got a patent, people, you understand, when you got a patent on something, that's forever. So now we got this payment plan in the town right now. We got this government shutdown. They talk about ending food stamps. People is like, really don't know, Section 8. And then we got a business that you can start for $10 and you can tap into a multi-billion-dollar industry, man. And it's something that everybody's doing. No matter what happens with the economy, this thing is recession-proof because everybody going to be drinking two things, water and liquor. And we learned that with Prohibition. So them two things we definitely gonna be drinking on no matter what happens.
And hopefully you're drinking more water than liquor.
Exactly. So you're gonna go ahead and get you some liquor, and we got the Hydro One that's gonna be at a bar near you. Y'all just stay tuned. So anyways, I'm gonna let you talk about that, man. Just really just hone in, man. Like, I feel like the creative force came and put this idea in your head, because I'm watching it happen right before my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I can't wait for people, when people really see what we have, man, it's going to be a lot of wealthy people. I had no idea that 2019 was the year of the, what did they say? The year of the nutritional drink, the functional drink.
Oh, what Sammy shared with us, yes.
Yeah. So it's also the year of the return.
By December 2019, yes.
It's the end of 400 years of slavery, so the people about to we set free with this here. That's how I feel. We set free with this. Like, and anybody can do it if you only can see the vision. That's it. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take them to the water and make them drink.
Listen, you mentioned your thing, recession proof. People, when they finally get it, what they have at their fingertips, a business that they can get involved in for only $10 a month without any sales requirements. You know, when you get involved in companies, you know, similar to this, I won't say like this because there's never been another company like this.
Right.
But when you get into the old network marketing companies of old, you have to meet all of these qualifications every month. You have to recruit so many people every month. You have to sell products every single month just to make a little bit of money.
Right.
Right.
With Fortress, with just a little bit of cooperation and understanding, with it only being $10 a month, and you only have to introduce 3 people into the business one time, not every week and not every month, you can literally earn income replacing income in just a very, very short time. So when people start to get that, and you have the people out there talking about cooperative economics, I know Jamil did a
Live,
take on cooperative economics just recently, and people need to listen to that because they talk about it and it sounds good. It's one of the principles in Kwanzaa, but no one takes advantage of it. So here
Right.
it is, for $10, you bring in 3 people, and they bring in 3 people, and they bring in 3 people, and you can make nearly $30,000 a month. I mean, if that's not cooperative economics, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Absolutely.
I want to say something too about that. This
Of course
$10
you
a
do.
month thing, and just this whole thing about coming together, working together as a community. Right now, I feel like we almost gonna be forced to come together, and that's what I love about. That's why I'm calling this the perfect storm, because pretty soon people gonna be needing something to do, and because when they understand that this government don't have their best interests at heart. But we still have the power as the people, because we got to understand we the government. So we got usher in our own fortress, if you will, where we all protected within our family and we all building each other business. That's not even including what you get with the membership. You also get the opportunity to promote your own business, unlike any other programs that's out there right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So right now, man, it's nothing like this. Like I think people think I'm crazy or whatever, but man, y'all don't know what you have right in front of you.
Right. And one of the things that I really like that Akili said was he said if you just put a little bit of effort, and he emphasized little because he's absolutely right. It really doesn't take a lot of effort at all. You literally introduce it to 3 people. If it's something that they're interested in, they sign up, and then they become, like I like to say, become a product of the products. And that's what, that's what we're doing. That's what Mr. Bay and I are doing, from the water to everything else as far with the vest, as far as the whole Fortress network. Because again, and Akili, I love that you said too, people like to talk about the cooperative economics, but when it comes time to show up in it, then that's when everybody gets silent.
They don't believe they can do it.
Right.
I think us pioneers at the beginning of this, some people have to go out and get out in the deep. And, I feel like I'm okay. I live in the deep, so I can get out there in the deep because I have vision. And so we looking for visionaries, definitely, but we ain't trying to leave nobody. This is no man left behind. We come one, we come all. That's it. So my thing is, for now, as far as like what we got on the table with the opportunity is, man, I just lost my thought that quick. But because there's so many things that I want to say right now, but I'm just thinking about every day how people go out and they buy drinks every day. And it's nothing, they're not getting nothing back out of it.
Absolutely.
And a lot of the drinks that they buying is killing them. Really, truly.
Yeah.
And so I just think that we need to really, I'm looking forward to being able to educate the public on what it is that they have. But because I think once people start getting the understanding of, hey, we got to come together, we have opportunities to bring our own brands to the market. Instead of going out there and getting these brands richer that we know that's killing us, why can't we as a community come together and tap into a vehicle that's already moving and build it out? And then once everybody's making $30,000 a month, in which we can do, I wonder if people really believe that they can make $30,000 a month. if you never made it.
If you never made it,
some
then
people
I
haven't
think
made
that
it a
is-
year.
Right.
But we want to be able to show people like, listen, you can do that in a day. My goal is to sign up 3 a day, 3 an hour. I'm not just gonna stop at 3 because I got a lot of family to feed and we like to eat. And I want to make sure that my kids and their kids leave a generation of wealth to them. That's what you have when you have residual income. You have generational wealth that you ain't even got to. It's just money making money, and all we got to do is just believe in ourselves. That's it. You know, the back of the dollar bill is about to go. You know, it's gonna be replaced soon. But on the back of it is saying, God, we trust. So in this week, trusting in ourselves, because that guy ain't been serving us too good. Because why does it seem as a community, even though we contribute the most, we come out with the less because we give our money away.
Right. So on that note, we're gonna take a quick break so we can come back. I think we're gonna let the listeners meditate on that last statement that Mr. Bay made. So you're listening to A New Day. We're gonna take a break, pay a few bills. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back.